Edward Deming suggested those two are tawag dito, a good strategist talaga, kalala talaga in helping businesses. Ganyan. They suggested that you focus on the people, you train them. So it's not really more on the materials that they are gonna use, but the knowledge, their commitment to the process, their commitment to create products, that will help revive Japan. So kaya, when you talk about quality products, Japan ang isa sa mga talagang pwede mong pagkunan. And true enough, talagang gumanda ang ekonomiya ng Japan. And until now, they're really into technology. And if you will check on their news, yun na nakikita nating mga dyan, information sa mga employees in Japan, they're taking care of their people. Consistently training, give them benefits, etc. Kasi it's their one of the mantra na in focusing on the employee. Okay? So, yun. Kaya pwede siya maging measurement. So, again, ang mga ano natin is the what do you call this? Categories and performance measurement, financial, customer market, safety, quality, time, at saka innovations and learning. Tawag dito, is it okay? Do you have question or clarification? Any questions or clarification so far? So near? Wala yun.
None so far po. Thank
Wala
you
po.
so much.
Sige po. So, can we have 10 minutes break para may ano lamang, bio break lang muna tayo. Okay? 10 minutes po.
Sige
We'll
po,
be back
ma'am.
Okay po, ma'am.
Okay po.
5:25. Thank you. Okay, good afternoon po ulit. So, the next topic po is about the balance scorecard. So, kung kanina meron tayo mga reference for measurements, we can use that as a strategy to know where to focus on as a company para mas maging competitive tayo than our competitors. Kaya nagkaroon din po ng balance scorecard kasi it translates into a strategy yung mga measurements natin para mas maging preferable tayo ng ating mga customers. Okay? So if you will look at the balance scorecard, meron diyang financial perspective, customer perspective, innovation and learning perspective, saka internal perspective. So this kind of tool you use for planning to strategize kasi ito yung mga pwede nating ma-measure aside na measure na may reference tayo o pwede maging reference, a solid basis for reference, and um, a basis for creating the business more unique nga compared with your competitors. So kung sa example, sa financial perspective, I think I have this. Yan. So when you create your vision and strategy for financial perspective, you focus on the revenue, expenses, return of investment, tsaka income, which you can see that this is really that measurable, okay, quantifiable. Another part of the balance scorecard is the customer, where you can focus on the customer satisfaction and also the customer retention. So in this part, you can use the tool that was mentioned, yung ating survey, to assess if we are really doing well or not in the business or in the industry. Another part of balance scorecard is the internal process, wherein you can focus on the inventory, quality control, product lead time. Kaya po, maaaring in the company where you are in, kasi may iba dito nasa inventory, may mga nasa quality control, ayan, at saka yung mga um, talaga naka-focus on achieving yung inyong lead time. Ayan. Kasi it can be part of the internal process strategy of the company. Okay? That is also can be quantified and a solid preference para sa direction ng firm. And then we also have learning tsaka growth that focuses on yun sa knowledge, yung kanina, innovation and learnings. So, andyan yung employee skills, employee training, employee retention, tsaka satisfaction. So, usually in the company, I don't know if your company has, at saka meron pala dito, yun na sa manpower. Tinitingnan din natin kasi yung turnover rate ng mga employees. So, what we really goal or aim is that mababa yung turnover rate. Meaning, konti lang or bihira yung nagre-resign. 'Di ba? Kasi ini-investan yun ng company eh. Yung empleyado, tinetrain mo, simple pa lang nga na, sisimula pa nga lang na hanapin sila, gumagastos na si company. Tapos, after ilang weeks, magre-resign na po kami kasi ganto ganyan. So, ang talo doon talaga ay company, hindi empleyado. Right? So, kapag mataas ang turnover, ayan, yari na. Maari maapektuhan talaga ang achievement natin ng objectives. Okay? So, I put here on the latter part, sa lower part, yung link na pwede niyong panoorin kung ano ibig sabihin natin. Or to elaborate more, the balance scorecard. So, what I just mentioned is the simplified idea of the balance scorecard, the utilization of it. Okay? Ayan. Now, let's proceed with operation strategy. Medyo papaspasan ko na para dahil sabi ko nga, I'll try my best. I guess my best. So, operation strategy. Ayan, nabanggit ko kanina yung competitive advantage. 'Di ba? Isa yan sa nagpapa-unique talaga sa company. So, this denotes the firm's ability to achieve the market and financial superiority over its competitor. No company don't want to be on top. Okay? So, syempre, the goal, pag on top ka kasi, ikaw yung mas maraming benta, ikaw yung mas gusto ng market, bilis sila ng bibili hanggat Wala kang mai-provide, sige. Gusto pa rin nila yan, etc. So, the company should really have a competitive advantage. There are 3 classes kasi of customer requirement for you to, sorry, create a competitive advantage. I included it here kasi to add pressure na rin sa atin in the industry. Okay? That in our customers, they preference really change, your basis really change. Okay? Para pumili ng produkto. So we have here the satisfier. The category of the satisfier um, requires the customer, ay the company na i-provide lang kung ano yung ini-expect ng customer. Meaning, kapag ikaw yung company na halimbawa, tawag dito, you're offering food. Tapos, the customers are only see your product as ayan, food lang. Okay na, pansapat, pantawid gutom, kumbaga. Para sapat na panglaman talaga ng tiyan. Imagine, nasa dissatisfier category ka. Okay? Dissatisfier, as we know, is negative term. Pero imagine you're just serving your purpose and that's a negative category na already. Okay? Satisfier are those companies who provide more or more than what the customer is expecting. Meaning, aside sa panlaman ng tiyan, si customer naging masaya nung kunain yung product mo. I mean, natuwa siya. May na-receive pa siyang more than what he or she is expecting. Doon ka lang magpa-force sa satisfier na product provider or service provider. So imagine that you need to extend to do more for your customer to fall on the category of satisfier. Okay? Now, what's exciter or delighter? Exciter delighters are those businesses who provide innovative product to their customers that they don't expect that they will receive, that they will enjoy, and that they will be more happy, or it will change their life, parang ganon. So with exciters, it's like a pressure to the company to give them more of what they are really expecting, to hit the ceiling of satisfactions to your employees, to your customers. Okay? So a wake-up call for all that the basis or category now of satisfying the customer will really base on your performance. If you want to be on top, you need to do exciters and delighters. You need to give more, to bring more for for your market. You need to go beyond yung customer expectation, as mentioned nga by Ma'am Arcelia. Okay? So, ayun. Pero 'di ba kung iisipin din naman natin, mamang hirap kaya nito. You do extra mile, 'di ba? You do more for them. Which is sometimes talaga it's an add-ons na it go really beyond the standards or the rules or regulation that we are doing. Just to satisfy them. Pero at the end kasi, it's still the customers who will validate it. And it will leave really a marks to them. And that's what we want to happen. Okay? Yung marks na positive, not the negative one. Okay? Now, competitive priorities, one of the things that we can use to focus on para mag-satisfy ng mga customers, to make them to fall on the exciters or delighter parts are the competitive priorities. Okay? So, it can be a strategy kasi kanina may mga areas where you can focus the measurements. to have a competitive advantage, sa competitive priorities, pwede natin yung pag-focusan. So what are the 5 key competitive priorities? Yung cost, quality, time, flexibility, and innovation. You can focus on 5. You can focus on 1, 2, 3, or 4 of this. And you can assess siguro ngayon yung company ninyo kung saan sila nagpo-focus. Okay? Kung cost, syempre lower cost producers or firms who establish selling price in the market, lower yung price nila, mas pinupuntahan ng customer. Tayo pa naman mga Pilipino, pag nakakita tayo talaga ng mga mura, ay, sugod. Diba? Tayo madalas mabiktima ng 99.99. O meron pa nga 99.50. Kahit na alam mo naman na pag bumili ka sa iba, ay hindi naman yung presyo, mas mababa pa. Diba? Nabubudol din tayo ng mga ganyan. Then, quality divided into, yan. Sa quality naman, we can focus on either in the production or sa output assessing ng product before it reaches the customers. Okay? Pwede rin naman po na may quality application din tayo in the after service na nabanggit kanina. Okay? The time, as I mentioned, consistently, fast delivery ng service, right? It can be a competitive priorities. I don't know if you guys are aware sa Jollibee, pag nag-order ka sa kanila, yung Jollibee Express Delivery, bunyog ko na. Okay? Kapag hindi sila pumasok dun sa time, na promise time nila, na madedeliver yung product, dapat merong ibibigay, may binibigay kasi si Jollibee ng mga GC. To parang pampalubag-lo, pasensya na po, na late po, ito po ang GC, parang ganun. Okay? So, meron kami kasi before na ganun. Kaya, kahit na, ayan, true naman ang buy one, take one. So, ayan. Kapag na-late, may pampalubag loob kami sa mga customer. Siyempre, gutom na. So, iyon. Kaya, tawag dito, isa yun sa naging competitive edge ni Jollibee. Sa kasi yung ibang ata na restaurant wala. Na kapag na-late, sorry na lang po, ganun na lang. So, ayan, you can do that as well. Flexibility, syempre, yung customization, pagiging variable ng goods. Kapag ngayon, ang in ay kulay puti, pwede natin palitan yung mga product natin kulay puti. Team puti sila, ganyan. Tapos nagbago ang trend. Nagbago, team itim. Pwede naman baguhin din yun sa production. Change color, itim. So that is called, you can consider as simple as that as flexibility. Okay? Then innovation, of course, discovery ng mga bago that you can apply in the operation of business. Of course, what we want to see apply are those that will really do better and make the process better. Okay? So, iyan yung ating sa mga competitive priorities. I don't know with Arellano University how you say it, kung alin ang kanilang competitive priority. Is it cost, quality, time, flexibility, or innovation? I will let that sa inyo. Baka pag-isipan, gusto nyo pag-isipan din. Okay? But that's the end of our discussion. Okay? So, my point, I want you guys to see the operation management as in a wider perspective, that this wider perspective or a part of operation operation management, all are vital for the success of the organization. Okay? Yung process ng pag-create ng product, ensuring that it will fall on the expectation, is also very challenging na. Pero we have to consider that it also extends hanggang makarating ito kay customer. So, tawag dito, kaya involved dyan yung mga sales, marketing, after sales, operation management. Hindi lang po dapat ito nakatutok sa gumagawa ng produkto, kundi mas malawak pa. Okay? So, any question or clarification on the discussion? Wala naman po. To give you an idea on the kind of exam, wala akong pag-activity sa inyo, huwag kayong mag-alala. Tinanggal ko na, sabi ko kasi mas maikli eh.
Thank you po.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So,
Thank you, ma'am.
what I want to discuss, add lang din po kasi for the exam, syempre hindi mawawala yung exam na yan. So what I usually do in exam is essay and then enumeration. Okay? So ano yung essay ko? Example, nagtatanong ako, what is operation management and how do you see it in the industry where you are in or the company that you are in? Ganun yung mga datingan ng question ko. So, meron kang, kahit na simpleng magkaroon ka lang ng idea about doon sa topic na yon, tapos i-apply mo na sa kung anong industry meron ka o company, okay na yun sa akin. Okay? So it's more on the jibe combination of the terminologies and how it is being applied. Ganyan yung mga questions ko. Okay? So usually, enumeration ko, di ko naman binabangkit na. Usually, may 5 competitive priorities, ano-ano yun. Mga ganun lang tipo. Okay? So, mas better siguro that you really review or read yung ating PowerPoint presentation. Sino yung pwede niyong i-alay na mag-message sa akin sa Messenger para i-forward ko sa kanya itong PowerPoint?
Sir Marvin.
Si Sir Marvin po.
Marvin Maramara
Hello
po.
po.
Di ba? Wala kang kawala, inay.
Messenger po, ma'am.
Sa Messenger, pahanap na lang po yung...
Ang president namin, Maramara.
Talaga ba? Sa Mara pala. Kaya pala wala siyang choice. It's like wala kang no choice. Okay. Sir, pahanap na lang po yung Facebook ko, Messenger, yung Rizal Agulto. Kahit Tony Agulto lang lalabas sa doon.
Sige po, ma'am. Naisip ko na po kanina, bro.
Na-stop ka na. Sige. Wala rin naman akong choice kasi hindi yung pwede kong pag-sendan, diba? So, ayan, isa-send ko na lang po itong PowerPoint presentation. Okay? Tapos pa-forward na lang sa kanila. Docs, sige po. Kung wala nang question, tawag dito. Kung wala nang question, sige, Gora Bells na po tayo.
Salamat, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you po.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you,
God bless
ma'am.
you po.
Thank you po.
Bye po.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you po. God bless po.
Ay pa, thank you, ma'am. God bless.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you po.
Bye, classmate.
Bye, class.
Bye.